Mexico. Our cultures are pretty similar. It is actually a beautiful, beautiful piece. The artist's name was Sebastian on that. Now here's the cool thing about being retired these days. You don't have to worry about being politically correct anymore, which is kind of cool. So here's something I think is kind of ironic. So we get this beautiful gift from Mexico, the Torch of Friendship, right? And out of all the streets in the downtown area we decided to put it on, the gift from Mexico. If you look at the second bridge over there, that's the street it sits on.
Alamo?
Yep, it's on Alamo Street. Okie dokie. Aren't we trying to kill each other at that time? Okay, all right. So coming up on the left, if you like good karaoke, there's your spot. Dirty Nelly's Irish Pub. Great karaoke right there, guys. Now this is part of the Hilton Palacio del Rio. This beautiful hotel right here was built in 1968 and has quite a history behind it. Now we were hosting the World's Fair and we were short of hotel space. So San Antonio put out a bid for someone to come in and build at least a 500-room facility rather quickly. Nobody wanted to take on the challenge because there wasn't enough time before the fair actually started, except for a local builder named H.P. Zachary. He steps up, says, I'll give you a 500-room facility and I'll have it open for the World's Fair. Now they actually commented to him, there's no way you can get it done. So he doubles down and he writes on the contract, if I don't have it open for the World's Fair, San Antonio can buy this entire facility right here for $1. So 21 stories, 500 rooms. He builds this entire facility right here on this left bank in a world record 202 days, 29 weeks. So how does he do it? He builds the first 4 floors on the riverbank here and here. Then he builds this center section of elevators. And then 8 miles south of town on an assembly line, they build 500 lightweight concrete cubicle rooms like you see above us right here. And in order to save time on the line itself, they built the rooms 100% completely furnished on the inside. Beds, sheets, towels, pillows, pillowcases, soap, shampoos, conditioners, mini bar, telephone, ice bucket, pictures on the wall, lamp, lampshades, light bulb, chocolates on the pillow, and a Bible in the drawer. And in 46 days, they stacked 500 rooms with a Chinook helicopter and a crane. So there's San Antonio's Lego Hotel, the Hilton Palacio. Now what we're floating into here is Arneson River Theater. Now Arneson River Theater sits in what is known as La Villita. La Villita means little village. It was the original settlement of San Antonio. In 1650, this was a Payaya Indian settlement. By the 1700s, a Spanish soldier settlement, and in the 1800s, of course, Mexico was in control. This theater was built in 1941, has a performance stage to our right, and the back of that stage you see 5 bronze bells. Those 5 bells actually represent the 5 Spanish missions built here in San Antonio in the early 1700s. And if you watch a lot of movies, maybe you saw one called Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock. That was filmed all right here. And look, we have a quinceanera going on. Or is this for, this can't be just for Valentine's Day. I know she's too young to get married. So is it your 16? 14. Oh, 15. Okay, 15. Good job. So here we go, guys. Here's your first quiz of the day. Let's go ahead and name off the 5 Spanish missions. Ready, go. Ready, go. Just shout them out. Shout them out. Shout them out. San Juan, San Jose, Concepcion, Espada, and the Alamo. Those are the 5 Spanish missions. But only a true San Antonian knows the secret behind the 5 bronze bells, and that is that they actually represent 5 NBA Spurs championships. All right, so coming up on the right, the Briscoe Western Art Museum, opened in 2013. Beautiful sculpture of a cattle drive by Kelsey on the outside. Against the wall back there, you see a sculpture of a man on a horse with a rifle in the air. That is, of course, the Duke John Wayne, because it's illegal in Texas to have a Western Art Museum without a statue of John Wayne on a horse out front. Now, the building actually opened in 1930 and was San Antonio's first main public library from 30 to 68. And then from 68 to 2001, it was known as the Hertzberg Circus Museum. So here we go, guys. We're going to be going under this very, very low bridge right here. This beautiful bridge is an antique, built in 1890. It is made of 100% cast iron, and they shipped this entire bridge here to San Antonio all the way from Berlin, Texas. Now we're a very romantic city, and look, you guys got a treat. You're going to see, that's Marriage Island right up here on the right, and I do believe that there is a wedding going on right now. I didn't plan it. I didn't know anything about it, but here it is. That little island is shaped like a heart. It's called Marriage Island. Did we do it already? Where's the bride and groom? Right there? Hey! Good job, good job, good job, good job. That little island, there's over 300 weddings take place annually on that little island. It's supposed to bring you good luck and good fortune. I hope. Actually, if you were a young guy getting ready to get married, I'd fly to San Antonio and get married on a little island for two important reasons. Number one, it's a heart-shaped island. It's very romantic. We'll throw in some ducks and some flowers. It'll be so cool. Second reason, you can only rent it for 30 minutes. Now, coming up on the right is the Westin Hotel. This beautiful hotel historically sits on where the location of the very first grist mill in San Antonio, known as the Nat Lewis Grist Mill. Now, Nat Lewis was a very popular and prominent